bastard! That bastard! That bastard! That bastard! What? How? That bastard! How? That bastard! Tricking us with fire! That bastard! That bastard!
Huh?
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna beat the crap out of him. Hey, I totally knew how you feel, but you calm down.
Wait.
Shut up! Huh? Everyone's feet came to a grinding halt. The red, angry faces instantly transformed into a look of caution. Akane, what is it?
Huh.
Can you hear something? It's coming from the other side of this door. The other side of the door? Alright, so listen carefully. I can make a soft sound come from inside the warehouse. Music? What's he planning? Is this another one of Nagito's traps?
Huh?
Maybe the moment we open the door, a real bomb's gonna go kaboom.
Now then.
Alright, let's open it and find out.
Huh?
Please do not, Akane. It is dangerous.
Yo,
It's fine. I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem.
leave it to me.
Seriously, I'll be fine. With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warning and slowly opened the door to the warehouse.
Huh?
It's not opening. Is there something blocking the door? I could barely open it.
Hey.
I knew it. It's a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay?
You.
Didn't I tell you I'll be fine? I just gotta use a little more force.
What?
What happened to opening it slowly? Akane ignored their protests with a mighty kick. The door flew open. It's gonna blow up! Instinctively, we tensed our bodies and braced ourselves, but...
Huh?
What's this? What happened?
Yo.
Look inside.
It sure is dark.
Looks like there aren't any lights on. Is Nagito really in here?
The inside of the warehouse felt even darker because our eyes were still used to the bright sunlight outside. Within the darkness, a loud hymnal blared throughout the warehouse at full volume.
Hey, do you guys hear something?
Yeah, it's really damn loud. Does Nagito like listening to this depressing crap?
No, I'm not talking about the music.
As if on cue, it suddenly started. Huh?
It's on fire!
A fearsome blaze suddenly began dancing inside the dark warehouse like fiery wings spreading before us.
Whoa! What's going on?
For now, we must extinguish these flames. Let us hurry and put them out.
Hey!
But how are we supposed to put this fire out? There should be a fire extinguishing supplies inside the factory break room. Perhaps we should use those.
Damn it.
Got it. Let's head to the break room. After listening to Sonia, we ran to the factory. Welcome back to Misery Mondays, everybody. The house is on fire! Let's put it out! Break room's here, right? We gotta find out what this break room looks like anyway. Oh, what is this? This is tiny. This is real tiny. Well, I can see where the fire extinguisher stuff is, but I have a feeling... Why is there stuff on there? Why is there stuff on there? Is there nothing else? Okay, no, it literally is just this. Such a weird thing. A huge supply of lined up plastic bottles with some kind of liquid inside them.
Everyone!
You found it! Those are fire grenades! Fire grenades? They're basic fire extinguishing goods. When you throw them at the fire, the container breaks and the chemical inside puts out the fire.
It is strange, no?
The last time we peeked inside this place, I recall seeing other fire extinguishing supplies too.
Hey!
There should be plenty. Let's hurry up and go back to the warehouse. We grabbed all the fire grenades and must patch the warehouse. Sonia's been in there before. Why was she in there before? Make sure you don't get too close to the fire. It's dangerous. Take care not to inhale the smoke as well. We should throw the grenades from the door at the same time.
Damn it!
Looks like the curtain in the back is burning up. I just have to aim for that, right?
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, let's go! We aim for the curtain in the back and threw all the fire grenades one after another. But
Hey, is it just me? Or does it feel like the fire's not going out at all?
the curtain absorbed the impact of the thrown grenades, which fell into the floor and shattered. They were completely ineffective to extinguishing the burning curtain.
Does it not seem like the fire is intensifying? If the fire continues to rise, it will inflame the ceiling.
This is bad. We've already used up all the fire grenades.
What are we gonna do? All we can do now is pray for rain!
Don't be stupid. There's no way it'll conveniently start raining if we pray for it.
Sprinkler system to flick.
It's raining?
So this is the power of the Japanese Terra
That's not it. It looks like the sprinkler's activated.
That was very predictable.
Oh, the sprinklers. They must have detected the smoke and turned on.
Water continued to vigorously pour out of the sprinklers. And after a while, fire in the warehouse was completely extinguished. Looks like the fire's out. That is a relief. The hell! Man, my road is drenched. I've got to get splattered with water, now it's soaked. It's so wet.
Hey.
Hey, is it okay to look inside now?
Just a minute.
Time out, you can't. Nuh-uh, no way. Why can't we go inside?
Hey.
Smoke and hazardous gas is still spread throughout the warehouse, and it's gotta ventilate for a little while.
Well, yeah.
Well, I guess you're right. It'd be a problem if you breathed in any lingering smoke.
So...
So, for the sake of your own health, please wait for just a little while. While you were waiting, why don't you go check the Monokuma Theater, freshly prepared?
You're so stupid.
Everything is a lie. Monokuma doesn't exist. The Monokuma Theater doesn't exist. Everything is fiction. There's no meaning whatsoever. There's no relationship whatsoever. Everything was made. Monokuma can't be found anywhere. What are you doing here anyway? That was quick. Hi, Monokuma.
Yes, indeed.
Now that the Monokuma Theater is over, I'm sure it's finished ventilating by now. Also, I'm finally starting to feel better. Just because my important merch was ruined doesn't mean I should be depressed about it forever. Whenever I feel depressed, I always ask myself this question.
But hold on.
Why are your eyes on the front?
I got it.
So we can move forward. Don't be sad about what's already happened. Be positive. We get it already.
Jeez.
Enough of your bullshit.
I'll leave the rest to you.
I've turned on the light for you guys too. You might hurt if yourself if it's dark.
Here.
No, go ahead. Go right ahead. Ahead.
Perhaps.
Is Nagito inside? He said he was in his video message, but he's probably escaped by now. So much fire and smoke. Thought I'd finally get to beat the crap out of him this time.
Hey.
Well, why don't we go inside and see how he's doing?
You.
Hajime, what happened? Well, nothing happened, but I don't know why. My heart's racing. It just won't settle down. I'm scared. As if an intense mass is about to stab me through my whole body. I can't even budge. I feel like everything's too late. Why do I feel this anxious? Why do I feel? Anyway, let's go inside. It sure is ventilated. Charred odor permeated throughout the warehouse, and the air was so heavy that it was hard to breathe. The moment I set foot inside the warehouse, a mixture of bewilderment, anxiety, fear overtook me at once.
Smells.
Something smells.
Hey.
It's not me!
I am sorry.
You serious?
Huh, Miss Sonia? Say it ain't so! No, not that. It's like a smell I've never smelled before.
Like...
Well, it makes sense that these strange smells that a bunch of different things were burned.
Hey.
Hey everyone, did you know about the curtain? You mean the curtain that was on fire, right? What do you mean, no?
See?
I didn't notice it until the curtain was burning, but there's space on the other side of it too. When I looked where Chiaki was pointing, there was still space beyond the burnt, tattered curtain. Jeez. This music as well. Like, jeez. I have a feeling like one of these Monokumas is like dumb, but I don't know. What it is, I want to look at this thing right there. No? Okay, that's nothing. It's like, why is that there? What else? Okay, it's gonna get me to look at this specific area. Alright, back in warehouse. Walk towards the burned, tattered curtain with slow, methodical steps. I never experienced such an oppressive atmosphere before, and I couldn't help holding my breath. And then, on the other side of the curtain, I saw the true source of the intense madness that I've been feeling. It's a bee! Wait. God, that corruption. I had no idea what I was looking at. By the time I realized I was looking at the remains of Nagito Kameda, time had already stopped. Yikes. That's really what we're doing for this death. Like, oh. No idea. Eventually, the shock finally registered with me. The numb feeling spread from the center of my brain almost instantly. Nagito's dead. Even when I saw this before me, I wasn't able to comprehend that reality.
What? What?
What's going on here?
Are
Is he really
you
dead?
serious?
He's not pretending to be dead, is he? I mean, it's Nagito, you know? That's right, it is Nagito. You always mess with us. You always try to confuse us. That's why I can't believe it. Wait, I couldn't go back to look at the castle. Is it possible that one of those spears has been taken? If the 3 spears are still there, then that means there were 4 spears all along. But if one of the spears is taken, then you already know where a weapon is from. First time Nagito ended up in such a cruel state. Nagito is dead. Deep down, I believed that when the killings finally ended, I'd never see this guy again. I never expected to be looking at Nagito's body like this. Nagito probably thought the same thing. I couldn't help seeing it in his dead, frightened face. But on the one hand, unbelievably abnormal occurrences happen all the time. Even if Nagito couldn't escape that truth, but even if something as small as that.
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
Don't tell me.
Body discovery announcement? Then it's real!
Hey!
And Nagito's really dead?
Damn it.
It's not just that he's dead, his body discovery announcement was made. Does that mean Nagito was killed? Killed? Plus it's one of us. I mean, that's what it means, right? Oh my god, this is his way to weed out the traitor, isn't it? One of us killed Nagito. One of us killed him so brutally. It's gonna start again? Huh? Class trial's gonna start soon, right? Then.
Of course!
Yep, we gotta do it. We gotta find out who's Nagito's killer is.
Hey!
No matter who you guys sacrifice, you're determined to survive and leave the island, right? Then the time for action is now! So allow me to give you the familiar Monokuma Hold it right there! What? Don't get in my way like that. I was about to swipe out the Monokuma file in such a cool way. Shut up! I can't. Actually, I got bamboozled by the rubber line again. Shut up! I can't stand this anymore. How much longer are you gonna keep putting them through this? No more. I won't let you. I'll make sure I pulverize your evil intentions. Say something.
What's this?
Oh, now I remember who you are. You're Monami. You just now noticed?
Lie.
Anyway, Monami, if you're gonna talk about my intentions, why don't you just talk about yours first? What are your intentions anyway? Why are you keeping everyone cooped up on this island? I'm sure everyone here wants to know too, you know. What? No fair, you're shutting up too! Enough already. We already have enough to deal with concerning Nagito. Please do not say anything else that will confuse us.
Hey,
Anyway, let's begin. Huh? But,
this is just...
I mean, in the end, we still have to do it, right? As long as the killing happens, we can't do anything about it, right? We have no choice but to do it. Because it's our fault that we couldn't prevent it. I know, that's the only way we can survive, right?
Nice!
Ooh, looks like your kids are way more well-behaved than Monami.
Don't fuck with me.
We're tired of this too, you know. That's why I'll definitely make sure to finish this for good this time.
This is kind of depressing.
Oh, does that mean you guys are getting bored of this school trip?
Actually,
Don't worry, the end is near. The end?
what's the matter?
Don't make a face like a pig that's about to become bacon. You've already noticed it, right? The meaning behind that Monokuma timer. I guess there's only 2 days left, huh? When that timer reaches 0, 2 days from now, what'll happen to us? The killing school trip will be over.
Hey,
This will finally be over.
you
Does that mean we can go home?
What are you gonna
Don't
do?
count your bears before they've hatched. There's still something you gotta do before that, right? So, once again,
It's the Monokuma file!
number 5. You guys need to find out who Nagito's killer is and survive the class trial. This ends here. There won't be an afterward at all.
Do your best.
Wait!
Hold on!
I won't forgive you!
I wanted to escape this time. Wait right there! What do you guys think? School trip is nearly at an end. It's safe to think that we can go home now, right?
But still...
Kazuichi, I understand how you feel, but we need to focus on Nagito's case first.
Damn it.
Even if we can't go home, it'll be the end for us if we screw it up here.
Alright!
Let's hurry up and solve Nagito's case so we can all go back home.
However...
It's nice to think everyone can go home, but that is impossible, right? I mean, someone in this room killed Nagito. There's a killer among us. The weight of those two words, yeah, began to sink into me. That was true of the previous cases, but was it really true this time? No matter how much I tried, I couldn't believe it. Because the victim was Nagito. Because his death was so abnormally cruel even. And it wasn't just that. There was something more to it than that. And whatever it was stuck inside me. Here we go. Ooh! I like this music already. Look at the Monokuma file. The victim is Nagito Kameda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma Plus factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled for his right hand. What a tragic situation. Just reading this makes me depressed.
Huh?
Is there something wrong with this Monokuma file? Again, but what's wrong with it? Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds in each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and his knife impaled for his right hand.
Yep.
It's definitely weird. Well, I guess I'll find out if I look around. That's what the investigation's for. Don't worry you'll form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than it should be. We can discuss it later. Right now is our only chance to investigate. So we should investigate first.
See?
If we don't, there won't be anything for us to discuss. Well, I guess you're right. And let's start with the area surrounding Nagito's body. It should start with the back of the warehouse. Since the curtain blocked most of the water, this area wasn't affected by the sprinklers that much. Thanks to that, I could probably investigate Nagito's body. I never thought I'd have to investigate Nagito's body. Probably didn't expect to end up like this either. This music is rad as fuck. I love it. Okay, the plushies. Monokuma's dead. There's blood coming out of his stomach. Hey! No response. He's dead, Jim. Just kidding, I'm not dead. It's just one of his life-size plushies that were being produced at the factory. If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you. You're a stuffed animal too, you know that. Don't pull oversized garbage there. It's so misleading. What are you calling oversized garbage? It is people out of Monokuma's tricks. Monokuma, why did you do it? Making a hole like he got stabbed and going through the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood. You tried to imitate Nagito's body or something?
What are you
I had
saying?
nothing to do with that. Hmm?
You're so
It's probably lying. Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like that plushie over there.
What's this?
You seem more pissed than usual these days, Marley, but you better watch what you say. If I feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know. I won't forgive it to your friends. I'll fight you until the very end.
I can't lose.
I'll definitely... Oh, I can't lose. I thought something about booze was to say, but I don't know. I'll definitely take back the seat of the world supremacy from Monokuma. Looks like those annoyances are gone. If it wasn't Monokuma's trick, then who did this? Could Akira have done this? If so, is this Nagito's blood? I have no idea how this connects to the incident. This is one of the first truth bullets. I feel like the fire grenades are also important, so yeah. Bunch of plastic bottles. Remnants of the plastic are scattered all over the place. It's the property. And we hucked grenades. There's fire grenades we used to put out the fire, but we weren't actually that useful in the end. The fire was only extinguished thanks to the sprinklers. Well, nevertheless, the evidence really isn't all that strange. Okay. God, like, I get what the camera perspective is telling me to do, but it's janky and weird. There's a lighter. It's an oil lighter. It's where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive damage here. The oil lighter was placed here.
Just kidding.
The lighter is on the floor, and there is a trail of Monokuma stand-ins leading to it. Domino effect. When Akane kicked open the door, kicked down the dominoes, lit the fire. Of course, someone already wanted to keep warm.
Bring it on.
It's a most foolish thought. It's clearly the cause of the fire.
Well,
Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them. Ah yeah, of course, they knocked it over. So using that curtain was set on fire. Using the oil lighter, huh? Do you think they could have set some sort of trick with it? Of course they did! I know what I did!
you are
They
right.
could have probably planned to destroy evidence by setting this warehouse on fire. Cause of fire to destroy evidence? It's the only reason I can think of why a killer would set fire to the crime scene, but... Oil lighter's been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Huh. Nothing in the back wall, is there? Okay, so I guess we'll look at talk to everyone to see what they have. It doesn't matter if the Gundam's killing it from the Khans, but it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time. What doesn't matter? The time! Looks like the time doesn't matter. It's clearly written in the Monokuma file. The time of death was noon sharp. If it was at noon, what were we doing at the time? What were we doing? Well, right now it's 12:30 p.m. So it also has a clock function. Then that means Nagito died 30 minutes ago. Huh, I haven't that recently? It's totally a fresh kill. Fresh seems like that bad way to describe it. If it happened 30 minutes ago, was it around the time we were struggling with the bombs? You're right, those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon.
Alright!
Which which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagato's killer. But this could be like when Nakamura died. The killer could also be some kind of automatic setup. Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to prepare that. And whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found the bombs is suspicious. Wait, none of us have an alibi for that time. It's when we all split up to search for bombs. Yeah, that's the problem. I'm not thinking about it like Kazuichi, but definitely can't stop thinking about it. When the Monokuma time reaches 0 2 days from now, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? This rotten school trip's gonna end, right? We can finally go back home. Carefree till the end. Does that mean you didn't think that'll happen?
Well, yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something around the countdown ends.
Hey,
What do you mean, something?
shut up!
It's making us kill each other, you know? What could be worse than that?
Damn it!
I don't know. But this is Monokuma we're talking about, you know? There's no way this will end smoothly without a countdown. Anyway, just like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. For now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial. Yeah, I know. And don't bring up strange stuff like that. Alright. She looks she's deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. What happens? Is something strange about the ceiling?
Yep.
Yeah, about that sprinkler. It's one of the sprinkler heads that activated the fire.
Well,
You can see a grinder a girder next to it, right? That would have been a much different kind of situation if there was a grinder next to it.
see?
Can you see the red streak? Huh? You're right, I definitely see it. Looks like a small red line on the ceiling girder.
Perhaps.
Is that blood? Blood? The color definitely looks like blood. There's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus it's a straight line. That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange. Definitely strange. I should remember this. It's important to know. You know, it's not important to know. It's interesting to know that they see the blood as red in their own eyes. I guess it's nothing important, but still. It's interesting to know. One of us killed Nagato in such a cruel way? It's too bizarre. I can't do anything except laugh.
So just
If only everyone could go home. Nothing would make me happier. No, we should finish the class trial. Then we can think about what happened after. Okay, time to investigate the body! I never expected Nagito to die like this. He was always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. But even so, talking like this is just too cruel. It's too lucky. Well, I wasn't completely useless. There were times where we were only able to reach the truth because of him. Everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. Now's not the time to think about this unnecessary thing. We need to focus on the investigation right now. But now, I need to investigate everything about this body that catches my eye. The mouth. Must have been in great pain. He probably had this agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth is covered with duct tape. Just keep Nagato from screaming for help.
This is bad.
Jeez, what a horrible look on his face. The blood spattered all over it doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth covered in duct tape. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to look at him. Ah, God, a minute. Sorry, excuse me. Chucky moved past Kazuichi and me and squatted down next to Nagato's face. And once we have a moment, she ripped the duct tape off of his mouth. Hey, what are you doing?
it's gonna be fine.
I'll put it back right away once I'm done investigating it. Putting the tape isn't back isn't the issue. You ungrateful swine, you're gonna get cursed. Ah, the blood on Nagato's face looks like it mostly came from the slice of his left arm. If that's the case, it's no use, she's not listening.
Hey, hey.
Hey, about the blood spattered on his face. There's no blood under the duct tape. What's wrong with that?
Well,
Duct tape here has crinkles, like it was sticking towards the inside of his mouth, right? Nagato's probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape. Seriously, what's wrong with that? She means Nagato's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body. So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a bit. What's wrong with that? Something you need to worry about? I don't really get it, but just put the duct tape back in his mouth already.
yep.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, this might be some kind of clue, so I should remember it. Yes, that is quite an important clue. Maybe he died from suffocation itself, and not what we see in front of us. Nagato's right wrist is tied with rope, but the look on his tip of the rope is burned off. This be a result of the fire? That's weird. The rope is burned off like this. Why are Nagato's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze? Oh, that's very true. I was thinking about the knife on his hand. I didn't even realize it was against the rope. Never stabbed through Nagato's right hand. Did the killer do this? How can he do something so cruel? This knife, it must be from the military base. Military base? Ah, now that you mention it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife.
Well,
By the way, it seems that the wounds on his legs and left arm were caused by the same knife. Which means after the killer was finished stabbing Nagato's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand,
it cannot be.
and then they finished him off with a spear.
How cruel.
And does that mean the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear? I could have just killed him by stabbing him with the knife. Why did I need to use a spear at all?
You are right.
That is definitely strange. Was there a reason they had to use it? A reason they had to use the spear? We'll find it out soon enough, I suppose. Trooper section of the handbook. Left hand, let's go. Is he clutching something? It looks like he's clutching something. Legs and right hand has a stab wound, but this one looks like a slice. It's probably the reason that the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to the other wounds. It doesn't change the fact it's a hideous wound and there's blood everywhere.
Super difficult.
There's something strange. Strange, what?
See?
Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is more than his arm's like, but there's this blood side looks strange. It cuts right in the middle of his palm. Yeah, it definitely cuts off. And it's as far as the blood could reach when it's splattered. Well, that would explain the blood in his palm, but there's something else that's strange. When you flip it over and look at the back of his hand,
Well,
there's also blood, but only above the middle joint of each hand. Huh. Why should I need this part?
see?
As I said, right? It's strange, right? I win. Yeah, sure, you win. It's definitely strange. Why do kids make the blood splatter like this? That is peculiar. Like, perhaps he did have his hand clenched, and then the blood spattered on that, and then his hand uncurled, I guess. That is strange. Feet. Both Nagato's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to a pillar nearby. Wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to Monokuma's father, wounds in his leg are all stab wounds, and he killed Dentistine and tied Nagato up. They also stabbed his leg. Did they? Did they? Don't, Otto, what are you doing? Why would a kid do something like that? Anyway, it's pretty sadistic. He'd also been holding a grudge towards him. What might have just been torturing him? Torture? I mean, they just wanted to kill him. They could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? If you disregard the spirit of his chest, the other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing. The wounds all over Nagato's body are from the killer torturing him. They were torturing him about the traitor. If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagato confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor? Of course!
Even so.
But even if this was torture, it's no doubt that the killer must have had a deep grudge towards Nagato. Reason to let him die easily, I can totally understand a dark impulse like that. But even if they held a grudge against him, would they really have gone this far? Would they have indeed? Torture wounds added to the section of the handbook. Spear. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is impaled deeply into Nagato's stomach. There's no way around it. Looks like the fatal wound. Oh my, what's this? Such a strange looking spear, isn't it? A cord extended from the tip of the handle and there's an iron weight attached to it. I see. Use the cord as a whip to capture the enemy and deliver the final blow with a sphere. Is this your first time looking at this too? Of course not. This is the Sphere of Gungnir, right? Definitely just give it without now. By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from? I feel like I saw it in Nesby Castle. What? Nesby Castle? I was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. Damn you, mice. Damn you all to hell! I see, even he doesn't know what's inside that castle. Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The sphere definitely catches my eye, but the weight on the end of the cord coming out of the handle. Looks like that part has blood on it too. But for some reason, this section of cord doesn't have blood on it. It's about the size of a human fist. Strange that this section of cord doesn't have blood on it. Shocky mentioned this earlier, but apparently the spear came from Nesby Castle. Might be better if I confirm that later. Boys, I don't think I'm going to be getting that achievement anytime soon. I think I'm done with the area surrounding Nagato's body. Can't believe I actually started investigating such a grisly looking body. Even I'm surprised at myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? My classmate's dead body is right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible. And I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer. Am I used to something as abnormal as this? I mean, I'm becoming abnormal too. Now then, I guess there's enough investigating the area behind the curtain. The killer's goal wasn't just killing Nagato. Should have been enough reason as well. If not, they wouldn't have gone to the trouble of tying him with rope and covering his mouth with duct tape. Such as that, no reason to inflict any wounds other than a fatal one. So what was the reason? Looks like I better investigate other areas to figure that out. Try investigating the other areas inside the warehouse first. Gotcha. Can I not look at the curtain? Okay, leave here. Move backwards. See, Monokuma panel. Yes, thank you. Oh, I tipped over Monokuma panels. Panel near the curtain in the back is tipped over and burned. Did I do that? Why are they scattered like this? Last time we came here, I seem to recall it should have been neatly put away. Maybe we're the ones who made this mess. Huh?
See?
Look, the tipped over panel by the entrance is really close to the door, right? Maybe the reason these panels are tipped over is... It's fine, I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fine. Those words are kindly brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly open the doors of the warehouse. Clatter, clatter, clatter. No, it's not opening. Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it. I knew it! It's a trap! Seriously, just stop it, okay? Didn't I tell you it'd be fine? I gotta use a little more force. Might have to open it slowly. Can't ignore the protest for a mighty hit the door for open. Bam! Could it be? Was that it?
Well,
And there's something else I've been wondering.
hey.
These Monokuma panels are tipped over starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? Seem to be lying on top of each other in a straight line. Yeah, compared to the other tipped over panels, that isn't lying. It's the only one that's eaten orbit. Isn't this clearly strange? Strange, that means we can speculate this was done intentionally. Yes, domino effect. I love dominoes. I haven't really played dominoes myself. No, actually I have played dominoes, never mind. This is an MP3 player, there's even a speaker plugged into it. Why is it here? It looks like the weird music was playing from there. Oh, that was me. You bamboozled me with showing Kazuichi being speaking of me. You know that music that was playing when the fire started? Yeah, you're right. It looks like it's busted from getting dredged by the sprinklers. It's no mistake yet, music was played from that MP3 player. I don't disagree with that, but why was the kid playing music from this? Jeez. Why is this one over here? But no, tons of books must be important. A bunch of books stacked on top of each other. Apparently they contain Monokuma's poetry and photos. Sprinklers completely soaked them. I can't even turn the pages anymore. I sound like I'm missing much. So yeah, I can look around. I guess the other thing would be everyone's testimony again. Looks like this side is completely soaked because of the sprinkler. Even if that was an important clue here, we might not be able to notice it. But it's better than the warehouse burning to the ground. Good thing we were able to put out the fire.
Hey.
There was a lot of smoke. It's a good thing we didn't go inside when we were throwing the grenades.
You're right.
I agree. If we did, we would have been caught by the sprinklers and become all wet and soggy. Miss Sonia's all wet. She's all drenched and soggy. You were thinking that, huh?
Of course.
I wasn't thinking that at all. Of course, you would be the first one.
Say what?
Why are you responding, Kazuichi? I was asking Hajime. You're screwing with me.
Yes.
Oh my. Screwing? How lewd. Please don't look at me with such fearful eyes. I only imagined it for a second. That's still bad. You should probably just keep your mouth shut already. Okay, thank you for that. Well, even though I did say I was gonna friggin' kill him, it's not like we've actually done it. It's just upset, you know? I mean, sure, but still. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial. Alright. Looks like Sonia's focused on investigating the warehouse. Which reminds me, something I need to ask her about. And I pretty much finished investigating Naga's body, so I had to talk to her. Hey Sonia, do you have a minute? Yes? What is it? I want to talk to you about when that fake bomb Nagito set in the warehouse exploded. Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right? It is alright, it is not a bomb. How did you come to that conclusion? Well, that's not all either. While we were looking for the bombs, where were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the central island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Where were you? And what were you doing during that time?
Oh my. It cannot be.
Do you suspect me? There's a misunderstanding, I am not the killer. Jesus, shit, you son of a bitch. Sonia?
I am sorry.
Okay, I'm terribly sorry, I was panicking. So calm down and explain to you why I was at the military base. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there. Huh?
Well,
At first I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone. So I kept it silent the whole time. Does that mean when you heard Nagito plant bombs, you got suspicious or wanted to investigate them?
that is.
As I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. And because you were searching for them, you were late when we were all gathered.
Please
And
listen.
because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagito brought from the military base. Bombs Nagito brought were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs. How'd you find that the bombs in the military base were fake? Because I tempted to use one of them. What? I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruin. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real, and I thought I could use one of them to gain entrance to the ancient ruin. Monomi.
However, that plan was an utter failure.
Yeah, Monomi's there.
The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display. God damn it all to hell!
I see. So that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did. As did Mommy as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb. Which means...
Those bombs are the same ones that disappeared. It would mean Nagito took them. That is why I knew it was a fake. However, I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby. That bomb is real. I cannot stop thinking about it. Kazuichi flying away like that is Jesus. But upon further reflection, there might have been Nagito's plan all along. Sure, it's a real bomb, because the bombs set were real as well. If so, then Nagito's actions were extremely calculated. problem is his reason for doing so. With this, I have explained everything.
Do you have a minute?
There should be no more reason for you to doubt me. You're right, I got this. Thank you for your account. Could always use it. Alright, pretty much finished the clues inside the warehouse. We'll see if the find some clues, but there's still so many things I don't understand yet.
Hold it.
You look worried. Yeah, I am.
Well,
In a time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range. You mean it's good to investigate other places as well? Probably right. There's several things I've been warning about besides the crime scene. The military base Sonya mentioned, the plushie factory next door, it has to be cancelled where the sphere originally came from, and Nagito's room too. If I'm going to understand that reason for his actions, I need to know more about him. I'm pretty sure the others have already finished investigating.
can you hear me?
Hey guys, isn't it about time we leave this place to try exploring the other areas too? In response to Chiaki, the others gathered around it.
I see.
I agree, I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. Seems we have the same idea. But is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene.
Yep.
We don't have choice, there just aren't enough of us. Besides, we're investigating all we can here. I guess you're right.
See?
So it looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece the incident together. So we need to search for them in other areas. Probably. Well, alternatively, if there aren't any clues in the other areas, we have to give up completely. You don't really need to say that, right?
Hey, hey!
Yeah, it's okay if you leave this place. It's okay? There's no time for us to stand around. In order to survive, there's no way to accept to do it. In order to survive, we need to find Nagito's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's our reality. That's why there's no time for us to stand around. Every time. That guitar is... delicacy. I could kiss it. I bet the laptop's gotta be important. There we go. Reminds me, when we saw Nagito's video message on the laptop. Oh right, it didn't, like, maybe it has an area in the background. It's not, how do you message perfectly? Maybe I set the player at the exposure of my wireless signal from the detonator. Why do you have to use a video message? It's one thing I don't get. He was already dead at that time. Yeah, video was recorded in advance. That's right, without that video, it might be clear on the sensor could be used as a clue. I thought it might try messing around with the laptop, but it's no use. It's locked. Maybe I can examine this. But if it's locked, maybe there really is something inside. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Huh. Apparently the bombs that were stuffed in the truck were actually fireworks, which reminds me, the truck came from the military base. Not gonna support from there. Other than that, there's nothing in particular that catches my eye. Oh, I see, yeah. Maybe the break room. Break room's on the other side of the door. It's ready to take the fire grenades. Anything inside? Nothing. The whole looks like a clue. Not even trash. Huh. Oh, okay. I guess I'll investigate that too. Kind of had an enormous basket. It looks like there aren't any clues there. Figures.
My.
I've never seen so many Monokumas in my life. Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you would normally run into.
However.
While I was staring at all these Monokuma, there's a thought occurred to me.
Well,
The bomb that went off the lobby might have been set up here. Huh?
do you have a
If
minute?
you hit the bomb inside the Monokuma plushie, it'll make a frightening weapon. Do you not think the group that's forcing us to kill each other with devices like that?
Amazing!
A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism.
Alright.
That certainly needs to part right away so we can confirm it. Hold on. There was a bomb inside these. It wouldn't explode if we carefully mess with it.
Yes, pie.
Either way, it is all gravy. All gravy? What the hell's that mean? Stop! There's no bomb!
Hey!
You'll know if you just pick me up, see? All you feel is a soft weight of cotton.
I see.
You're right.
However.
And why did Nagito obtain the bomb he used?
Who knows?
I wonder. I'm gonna give you guys a hint. You should know it wasn't from the military base. Tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fakes. Okay, I said that wrong. I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
No.
Well, I thought if I kept quiet before shouting that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just telling you now for the first time. Phew, I feel relieved. Well, if the bomb wasn't from the military base or this factory, then you brought it from the Octagon.
Well
I must say, you have a good eye there, Sonya. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it!
That is.
Did I say something I should not have said? It's not your fault, don't worry about it. Monokuma's account. Okay, so we have proof now. So it was important that we went to this plushie factory anyway. Do we exit? Yes, of course we exit. We need to go outside and head towards, I guess, the military base still? I mean, it's best if we looked over there anyway. I mean, if we didn't, then what will we be doing? I'm just jamming. It's very similar to what they did before in Danganronpa 1. They had box 15 for all the investigation stuff, and then around these last couple of chapters, they had box 16 to start playing. which is great. I won't explain the significance of box 16 because reasons. Damn it, this dangerous place is the reason all this messed up stuff is happening. Leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous. Seriously, they gotta take better care of these. You should just say that, but there's no one inside who could do that. Is there a Monaco behind that? No, there isn't. It just looked like something. Someone's watching us suffer and enjoying it. Maybe it's everyone. Maybe this truck. I'm gonna try looking through the truck bed. It's empty, nothing there. First came there, something on the truck bed with Sonia telling the truth. As I expected, the bombs had disappeared. Before we searched inside a military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. But didn't I know the bombs weren't real? It's possible that he thought they were the real thing. No, never mind. Sid is watching this video message. Yeah, that looks kind of like the warehouse. So he'd be in the warehouse. Did he stab his own death? Is this suicide? Come on. Seriously, think about it. Do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Even if there were, Galilee would never be able to use them. He knew the bombs were fake. He only did what he did to weed out the traitor. No, is this really it? It's not going to only do that to expose the traitor. Maybe there was a different motive behind its actions. Yeah, still things here to confirm. Alright. At least I know that. Huge supply of guns and other firearms stuff into the truck bed. Ah, found it! What'd you find? Well, the truck bed over there has guns in it, but I also found stuff like a survival knife. Wait, that's the same kind of knife stub in his hand. Which means the killer obtained a knife here. So the killer is someone to visit a military base at least once. That's everyone, though. No, not me. It's the first time I've been here. Sounds fishy. I mean, if anything, Akane was here the first time with us. But I, much like most things, don't know at this point who's what and what's where. So now it could be in that archive. That archive seems just like kind of a set piece of things. Okay, no, never mind. It might be important. I could check there, but let's check. Yeah, 4th. Had to think for a second. Where was Nezumi Castle, even though we were only just there a few moments ago? Just jamming to the music, I'm sorry. That guitar in the background reminds me of Life Will Change. And I can hear it in my left ear, so I know. Okay. Interior! Yep, one of them's missing. That was only 3 to begin with. Let me select the spear, please. Thank you. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is hanging from the wall. The spear is definitely it, right?
I see.
As I thought, it looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagito. Same whip-like cord is attached to the hand. There's a weight at the end of it.
Also,
Plus, it looks like one of the spears on the wall is missing. It's no mistake. The killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. Spear of Gunneer, huh? Monaco would totally call it a name like that. But why did the killer use a spear and a knife?
well, yeah.
Yeah, they could have just killed him using a knife and it would have been easier too. There's no way a spear like this with a necessary cord thing would be easy to use. Yeah, it definitely looks hard to wield. But still, they chose the spear for a reason. What could that reason be? I feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. It's wonder why I feel this way. I'm feeling this strange feeling I've never felt before. As if Nagito tried to make us suffer even after he's died. Well, now's not the time to think about stupid things like that. I haven't even investigated his cottage yet. It's too early to start complaining. If we investigate that place, might be able to find some kind of clue. Alright. Let's go. Can we check the floor still? Maybe. I don't know. It's the password to enter the ancient room, but the most important part is erased. Nagito's the only one who found out the password written here. He apparently went inside, but now that he's dead, are we unable to get the password? No, we should do that later. Right now, investigating the case comes first. Alright, listen here, bub. I'm gonna say this once and only once. If we find a note in Nagito's cottage that contains the password, and we enter the ruins, and there are some crucial things in those ruins, then bada bing, bada boom, video games. Here we go, Central Island. You know, I could just like quick warp over there, but I feel like walking's gotta be fun for us. We had some time to talk, see. How are the family? How's the kids? No, it's like not like I have kids anyway. Why would anyone want to have kids like you? Like, I for some reason I have had a bit of like a recent like accelerated binge of videos on YouTube of people reading entitled parent stories from r/entitled parents. Like, Jesus Christ, those stories like legit make me angry because of the people inside them. They're good stories, but Oh, there's so many things that make me mad about them. So it's like, ugh, why would you want to have kids? I mean, yeah, some of the stories feature like good kids, and they are good kids, but it's just the parents are annoying. But yeah, I really shouldn't be like mentioning too much about it because what's the point? So we're at the hotel already. We've already reached our tangent from walking over to here. And his house is to mine. Hey fellas. How's it hanging?
Hajime. What's this?
Oh my, you wanna go inside Nagita's room too?
What are you gonna
I was just listening to Chaki's request. She wants me to look at Nagita's cottage. She really needs it for the class trial. She begged me to do it while she was licking my black eye. I didn't do that. Then do it! It's sweet because it's made out of black bean paste! You don't have time to mess around. Hurry up and unlock this damn door.
Fine, fine.
Yes, I have no choice. I just gotta do that, right?
Now then. Loose.
Creak.
Bye-bye.
See, I've opened the door. You can freely investigate now. This is my first time seeing that. Why is the door open with a spell like that? Maybe the cottage key is computerized.
Hey, hey.
More importantly, let's go inside now that the door's open. Yeah, you're right. What if Vava Veloose is the code to get into the thing? I see it. Nagita was living here. What was he thinking about inside the room? What was he feeling as he spent his days in here? I can't even imagine. Why didn't he absolute hope, becoming despair so he could actually act as a stepping stone for the rest of us? No matter how much you think about it, I just don't understand him at all. I don't even know if he truly believed that. It was especially weird these past few days. What changed him? Maybe the clue that might be here, hidden as well. What was that thing I noticed? Bada boom!
No.
It took one whole chapter. No, 5 chapters to get every single hidden Monokuma. But there we go. Refrigerator. There's a refrigerator. Nice. My cottage doesn't even have a refrigerator. Wonder where he got it from. Not gonna probably supply it himself. Why would he go to the trouble of putting a refrigerator in his room? He's really enjoyed cold drinks. To talk with Chucky over the refrigerator out of curiosity. There really isn't much inside. For poisoning use only. Brown bottle. Someone who likes cold drinks doesn't look like he's stocked very much. That bottle clearly isn't a drink, right? Really? This is like a dietary supplement to me. Protein powder, maybe? I took the brown bottle out of the fridge and started reading the label. It's because you made for poisoning someone to death. Hey, this is...
Could it be?
Yeah, it looks like it's poison. Poison? So there's a warning label on the back. Examine it a little more in detail. But be careful with that bottle. Don't drop it. Stop it. If you were like that, you'd get nervous. I grabbed the bottle in my trembling hand and began reading the warning label on the back of the bottle. Poison made specifically for killing someone. It's Monokuma's special poison! This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, the liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. In a gaseous state, it's heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes and is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it's possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool, dry place. Or in a glass of plastic container away from sunlight. It sure looks like a chemical made solely for poisoning someone to death. The refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure. Why did Nagito get something like this?
Well,
That question could apply to the bomb he used at the hotel too. Apply to the bomb?
see?
There should be a reason Nagito was able to retain such dangerous items. The octagon inside the fun house. This poison, he must have brought it with him from there too, right?
Perhaps.
He was probably hiding them somewhere on his body during the last class trial. He was hiding a bomb and poison during the class trial? Jeez, how dangerous. What would he have done if he accidentally tripped and broke the bottle? Just thinking about it scares me.
Hey, hey.
Also, he already blew up the bomb he took with him at the lobby. What about the poison? Huh?
See?
Looks like the bottle is less than half empty. Was it like this from the beginning? Or did Nagito use it? If so, where did it use it? I wonder if there's still a trap somewhere that hasn't been sprung yet. Another trap?
Perhaps.
For example, maybe he was making some kind of trap using this poison before he died. If that actually exists, it'd be real bad. It could potentially kill everyone on this island. Everyone on this island? What the hell? That's the reason why the fire extinguishers didn't work. He emptied them all out and replaced them with poison so that we would indirectly be causing his death. Nagito, still trying to make us suffer? Are you still trying to make us suffer even after you died? Poison bad's the truth book section of the handbook. Yes. Bookshelf even. There's a lot of books arranged here. Did Nagito bring these from the library? In addition to books, there's a bunch of random crap stuffed on the shelves. There's a horse. Why is there a horse there? They aren't real. It might take a lot of time for us to go through that stuff.
Hey, hey.
They just leave it for later. Yeah, I agree. Alright. Oh, we can notice the bed and a bunch of other stuff, maybe the window too. What's up the window? Basically, I was just like on my car, there's nothing about the window that really catches my eye. Of course, anything on the bed? It's the bed that comes with the college. It's just like one in my room, but
Hey.
maybe there's something hidden under his bed. It's the usual place for hiding things. Yeah, like porn. Well, we should still check just in case. No expectations without thinking I peeked under the bed and... there's something here. It's a plastic bag from the supermarket. It looks like there's something inside. Porn! What is this? It's like a gas mask and rubber gloves. It looked like the real deal. Get it from the military base? No, I don't think he did. Hiding's under his bed. Why didn't I use the stuff for? My theory about replacing the bottles is still active because of that. Was there anything else under the bed? Let's see. Picked under the bed once again, started looking around the area where I found a supermarket bag and saw a piece of paper on the floor. A piece of paper made of blue aluminium. A round thin piece of aluminium, huh? So they're similar to those sealed the good over jars of open mayonnaise. I get what you're saying, but does that mean this is just a piece of trash?
Wait.
Who knows? Might be just him decide that. If that goes... Oh wait. Oh yeah, because if it's like a carton of milk or whatever. Yeah, carton of milk. You open up the top, and then you have the foil on there. You peel off that foil, then you can actually use the milk. That must be for the poison. But otherwise, it's Monomi's thing. I'm thinking treasure box covered in sparkling lights is totally standing up. Could this be? Can you let me know if you find my treasure? It's a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights. A treasure box? Chucky, you know about this?
Yep.
It's really cute. Oh, she's just reacting. This is like Monomi's stolen treasure box. Look, if it's this here, that means thief Monomi talked about was Nagito. How would Nagito steal something like this? In order to find out, it might be good to see what's inside.
Hold it.
Is that gonna be okay? It looks a little dangerous. It might be. But it's gonna be some kind of clue, you know. If this wasn't important, Nagito wouldn't have stolen it from Monomi in the first place. I turned back towards the treasure box and cautiously opened the lid. Inside there was a notebook. This is it. Why is the notebook inside the treasure box something important? I think I know where we're going next, boys. I took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it. It shaped sloppy drawings if they were drawn by children, and entries looked like chicken scratch. I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Bad guy. Byakuya became the everyone's child of things happen. Yeah, it is very much. I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Take 2, Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happen today, so everyone's tired. There we go. What is this, a diary? Looks like it. Did Monomi write these? Probably. These pictures and entries totally suit her. You keep flipping through the pages. Day 3, day 4, day 5. Page after page of poorly written entries continued on in the notebook. I don't really understand. It looks like there aren't any clues here. I was about to give up. My hand suddenly stopped the entry titled Day 16. We've been left in a funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hard to try to go in the final endeavor today. He's already panicking because no one believes him.
Hey.
Hajime, did something happen? Oh, it's nothing. Hey, stop! Don't look at my notebook! Whoa! From out of nowhere, Monomi suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of my hand.
I won't forget you.
I did ask you to look for my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Jeez, that was close. If I come in later, you would have seen the inside of the notebook. Unfortunately, you were a little too late. But if it's the notebook is here, then Nagito was the thief?
No.
Betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved student!
Hey.
Hey, that notebook, it's pretty much your diary, right? Diary? It seems that way. That's right, this is my important diary where maiden secrets are written. Hey, you're a liar! You always show up out of nowhere. Monomi, it's not good to lie, you know. Lie? There's no way you wrote in that notebook. After all, Monomi can't even write. What are you saying? Jeez, I can write letters easily. I can finally write the letter B.
That's wrong.
No, you can't, because you have no fingers on your hands. See, bullseye. I know, because I'm the same way too. It could be Powerpuff Girl syndrome, you don't know. Huh, you mad? Are you actually angry that I exposed a weakling like you?
Hey.
So that's what this is about. You're seriously trying to crush me.
What are you saying?
There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister. It looks like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second. Hey, I don't know how you're getting so serious, but so what if you said true? You said you didn't write in that notebook, is that true? If so, who wrote in it? Well, you know, it's, how should I put it? Hey, excuse me! Hold on! Damn it, she's already run away again. Same pattern as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time trying to get answers from her. Still, I really want to ask her about the notebook. Well, actually, it might be better if I didn't ask her. One Piece notebook adds a truth book to the section of the handbook. Oh, there's something to investigate still? What do you want me to investigate? Maybe the bookshelf now? Little books and other mysterious items stuff from the shelf. Genres and types of these items are all so random, I can't make any sense of them whatsoever.
Well,
They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart. Do they now? I definitely don't know much about Nagito just by looking at this. So what should we do? It'd be really difficult to look for all these piles. Doesn't mean we should ignore it though.
yep.
I'll leave it to you then, Hajime. Wait, what? It's better if a boy goes for another boy's thing, you know. There might be private stuff there. Well, that might be true, but...
See?
So I'll leave the shelf to you. I think I just got persuaded to do this without realizing it. I sighed and walked over towards the shelf. One by one, I started removing the various books and items, examining each one. Even if I examined them carefully, there were still a bunch of random books and items. There's no way there's any clues here. Oh, right. Well, that file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. This is another one. It said Hajime. They messed up. That seal. Indeed, it's the school badge of Hope's Peak Academy. Does that have information about our stolen memories? Unfortunately, I couldn't find any other clues in there. This file does contain our information, just Hajime's information. Naga said this only contained information about me, but is this really true? If I look at this, it should be obvious, right? And he said I was from the reserve department and I had no talent whatsoever. That might be another one of his lies too. I opened the file I had in my hand to confirm that. Instantly I realized something was strange. This really had only my information. Why is this file so thick? As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me, just as I thought Nagito had lied to me. Aside from my information, there was information about the others. Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, Sonia, and everyone who had died. Pages of information about them too. File containing information on all 16 of us. Only my information, my ass. I can't believe it makes up such a strange lie. So that means the rest of us might be a lie too. Turned to the page containing my information and began reading through the content. The profile contained basic information, such as date of birth, height and weight, and so forth. There's one thing that specifically caught my eye. The word Reserve Corps student. There's no denying it. Confirmed that I truly was a Reserve Corps student from the Reserve Department. Why is this the only thing that isn't a lie? Why am I the only one here who's from the Reserve Department? Why am I here with all the other Ultimates?
Hey,
Hajime, did something happen? Oh, well, I just found a strange file. Isn't that the special prize Nagito received when he cleared the final death room? As I recall, his secret profile should be in there. It's not just my profile. Profile of everyone on the island are in here too. Nagito was lying.
huh?
When you say everyone, do you mean everyone? Yeah, it's just basic information, but it should be profiles for all 16 of us. Can I take a look at that file? Chucky leaned against me and peered into the file.
You're right. My profile is really in here. But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
Then it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it.
Ah, hold on.
Huh?
What happened? I just noticed it right now, but...
The file. His name isn't in there, right? There's supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right?
What are you talking about?
Byakuya. I'm talking about Byakuya Togane.
Ha!
Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
That is strange. Monokuma, no, why?
No way!
So what if a name isn't written in that file? Perhaps based on that, do you think it might be the traitor? No, it's not just because his name isn't written in there. It's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. He participated in the killing school life at Hope's Peak Academy, right? For someone like him to be in a similar situation on this island, no matter what, it's definitely suspicious. Well, it pains me to say this, but what you're saying about the missing name and about the killing school life, it's totally wrong. There's a completely different reason. A different reason?
You're getting all
How should I put this? You guys have been getting all worked up about that Byakuya for no reason. Which means the great mystery that you think surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist. You're basing it on one person's cheap speculation. What do you mean? You don't have to ask me that. You don't know the answer just by looking through those profiles, right? Huh? Well, I turn back to the file. One by one, I started flipping through the pages and confirming the names. Suddenly came across a page that was filled with question marks. Every section was filled with question marks that could barely be considered a student profile. On that page, I was only able to confirm one thing. Ultimate imposter? There's that Byakuya's true identity! True identity? It was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate athlete prodigy, Byakuya Togami! A fake? Jesus.
Hey,
The fact that his profile is filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information regarding him. The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, and even his age and gender is unknown. Basically, he doesn't exist. Because he doesn't exist, he's only able to exist as anybody. That's his talent. I'm not jealous of that at all. That person wasn't really Byakuya.
Perhaps.
Is that why he was so much fatter compared to him when he was involved in beginning school life?
so...
His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled like that. Then he was lying to us the whole time,
But still.
but he couldn't help it. What? Why couldn't he help it?
Oh.
Because that was his talent. Huh? Well, having talent means you're also bound to that talent. The moment you obtain talent, the way of life has already been chosen for you. You can't do anything else except rely on that talent, regardless of whether you want that life or not. In that sense, comparing to the other ultimates, your life may be a bit more liberating. What the hell?
Anyway,
I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to do with.
that's right.
So I'll tell you straight up, the revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth. Then, what he was trying to say at me at that time. Okay, I'll talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. Based on the context, if I had to guess,
No,
maybe he was just complaining he was cursed to one of the earth for stuffing one of the fraud. But if you guys had your school memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting it for the first time. Since you guys went to Host Peak Academy, you should have known about the Ultimate Imposter anyway. So in the end, it all leads back to memory loss. Yes, the Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should ignore Monami or the traitor. Who is it? Who's the traitor? Guess I'm looking at all these 16 profiles, still want to know who's from the Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that?
Of course.
Well, obviously you wouldn't know. I made that file so you guys couldn't find out.
Could it be?
So it's just as I thought. You're the one who did it.
Hey.
The fact that there are 16 profiles in there is what's wrong. I mean, the traitor is a spy sent by the Future Foundation. There's not a student from Host Peak Academy. You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in there?
Correct.
It would be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right?
Hey.
Then we can't use this file to figure out who the traitor is. That was true for Nagito too, right? Well, probably. Thank goodness we have it in our truth bullets. Oh, it's tripping with despair, isn't it? You wasted your precious time on something that isn't a clue.
Are you sure?
Was that a wise decision? Time's up, you know. Time's up. Wait. Excuse me for a moment. Just gotta head back to my room real quick. Chime just now.
What is most important for living things?
Being able to live, of course.
Well, personally, I think time is. I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out, right? That's why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful than wasting time. So, time's up. We will begin the last class trial. So please gather at Monokuma Rock. I'll see you soon.
The last class trial. You said that, right? You said last class trial.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard it too. He really did say it was the last class trial. What do you think? Should we believe him? Monokuma seemed anxious about the Monokuma timer earlier, right? 2 more days? And he said something about the kiddie school trip ending, right? Based on the time limit, it might definitely be the last one.
But still.
But I can't imagine this is the real end. Huh? I think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that. His real plan? Is Monokuma still planning to make us do something? What could it be? Maybe after putting us through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once.
Well?
But still, it's also not a good idea to think about it too much, I think. I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first. You're right. A class trial for Nagito's murder. I'm pretty screwed. I haven't collected my thoughts because we were so focused on this file. Still can't see who killed Nagito.
But still.
Well, you don't have to worry so much. Huh?
Right?
I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know. You're right, you're absolutely right. You are not alone. We have a mystery that can't be solved alone, as long as everyone cooperates and works together. Yeah, if we do that, things will turn out fine. Fat Kia wasn't Fat Kia after all.
Damn right.
Looks like everyone's here.
Huh?
Is this it? Shouldn't there be more people?
Damn it.
Stop it, you're making me depressed. You're making me depressed! So is it going to happen again? A cruel conflict where we must doubt our friends. But once we're through this, we can go back, right? That Monokuma bastard said so, didn't he? He said this is the last class trial.
Damn it.
But we've been tricked every step of the way. There's no way I could believe that so easily. Why can't you believe it? The guy who's making us do all this is one thing, you know? That's why I'll definitely survive. We could really go home after we deal with this class trial. I'll definitely find out who the killer is, no matter what, even if I have to pull out all the stops. What the fuck? Why are you here? You haven't realized it yet? That feeling of wanting to leave the island. Thinking like that is Monokuma's trap, you know?
Huh?
What are you saying?
Got it?
There's no way Monokuma will end things here. He's planning something far worse. Stop trying to jinx us.
I'll pick you up.
Damn right, Timber Rabbits should just shut up. Everyone, you mustn't run away from despair. I have finally realized after losing my powers, I realized that cursing your powerlessness on your fate accomplishes nothing. The possibilities may be small, but as long as there's a possibility, you must face it, in order to become someone who can be proud of yourself. So I must fight.
Huh?
What's her deal? I do not really know, but she seems different from before. Maybe she read a self-help book,
Wait.
but her eyes, she looks so determined. How can you tell just by looking at those button eyes? Anyway, make sure you turn off Minimaru, being annoying we started talking during the trial. Fine.
But still.
Somehow I understand what one of me is saying, I think. Anyway, let's get going. Last class trial. You're right, we need to fight as much as we can, no matter what hopeless truth awaits us in the end. Ka-chonk! This is the end. I kept saying those words to myself over and over within my mind. I enter Monokuma Rock. Just like nothing. Shaker, like always. God. Look at that. This elevator ride. This will be the last time for this too, right? I hope so.
Well,
Let's worry about things after we've finished.
you are right.
More importantly, we must focus on the class trial before us. Boink. Oh, I didn't have to do it anyway, Jesus.
Damn it.
The killer managed to kill someone like Nagito. There's no way this is going to go smoothly. I mean, I still can't believe that one of us was able to do that. Nagito was problematic in many ways, but he was also a valuable asset during the trials. Yeah, you're right. In fact, during the Funhouse ordeal, we were completely dependent on him. And even if he's gone, the one who's fight needs to stand and fight. We must fight. And then the door slowly opened. The bright light greeting us. Is that the light of hope? Or the light of despair? A little bit of both.
Well now.
Well then, now that the chatterbox Nagito is gone, there are only 6 of you left.
Shut the hell up.
Enough, just fucking stop us already. Hey, this is it, right? This is really the last class trial, right?
Yep.
Yep, it sure is. So you gotta show some enthusiasm, make sure you give it your all today.
All right.
Didn't I tell you? He said it, it's the end.
Now then.
Let's get this trial started.
Viva killing!
This is the last class trial. Let's show some enthusiasm and kill each other. This is the 5th class trial. According to Monokuma, this is also the last class trial. The curtain is about to rise. Nagito Kameda, the ultimate lucky student. When I first met him, I thought he was a nice guy. He came across as very sociable. But his true nature held such a demented thought process that nothing like his outward appearance. It was nothing like it. He said he believed in hope more than anything else. He said he was yearning for a more powerful hope that could overcome any despair. He said he was even helping despair just to prove that hope would never lose to despair. He said to become a stepping stone for hope. His way of thinking was completely screwed up, but there was also times he saved us too. Someone like him was killed. That was the end of him. And I have no idea at all who did it, but there's no way we can end this without knowing. We will become consumed by despair. Consumed even. That's why we absolutely have to find out. The person who finished off Nagito, the killer who murdered Nagito. In order to return from his despair alive, we need to reach the truth. And if Monokuma says this is really the last class trial, that's all the more reason we need to do it. So, life-threatening trial billowing hope and despair, the last one has begun. Yikes. We've run out of space, fellas. End is slot 30. Oh, it's weird, isn't it? How we're already at Chapter 5's trial. It's weird! Like, I can't believe it myself, but, you know. Ugh. In the next episode of Missing Mondays, we start Chapter 5's class trial. A lot of talking, a lot of pointing fingers. I did say earlier that there's entirely a chance that I won't get that achievement still, but I kind of want to get that achievement at some point. If I got this achievement at this point, then that's gonna be nice, but whatever. This is it for this episode of Misery Mondays. I hope you enjoy. I'll try and figure out the save file situation in between parts, and well, yeah, see you next Monday for the class trial of Nagito Kameda. Even though he's not on trial, even though he's the body, it doesn't matter. See you guys then.